What do you have to say about the loss of life of so many children in Uzbekistan?
Well, Mr. Som, it is not an ideal situation, but I would also like to highlight the fact that the deaths from Gambia have not been proved, or as we have been discussing with Mr. Dinesh, that the causality has to be established. Our DCGI, the Drugs Controller General of India, Dr. Somani has written quite a few times to the World Health Organization asking for details, and the details have not been supplied. And today we are still waiting for them. I remember the letters have been sent in October 13th, October 20th, and 29th, and even as latest as in December. So when that is not clear, then you cannot squarely blame India. And the samples also, as has been discussed, have been given to our laboratories, and we have not seen those two toxic elements. What we found was only propylene glycol, which is acceptable. So when this is the case, there is no point directly blaming India. Let's not jump just the way the World Health Organization has jumped the gun. We have to give it a bit of time. Understand the entire context. For instance, we have been just pushing aside the fact that India is the pharmacy of the world, which is true. If we really look at what is happening in the pharma industry today, it is slated to be $1 trillion.
No, that's a separate point. And we are all terribly proud of it. But the point is that when that reputation gets dented as a result of things like this, we need to be assessing that. So I think there's national pride at one level, and it's brilliant what we do, for example, with vaccines.
Understand the numbers, Mr. Som.
But this is the loss of life.
No,
and so we need to reflect on
the numbers. We are looking at, I'm trying to give the numbers only so that we understand the magnitude of our contribution to the world. We export to 206 countries, and we are treating a large component of the humanity. And there are these incidents of 11 people dying in Uzbek, and we are squarely blaming India without even understanding whether we are actually establishing the causality or not. So that's
okay. And that's an important point. Let me